All right, guys. This is what we have currently. We have a very simple document. It contains H1, H2, and P tag, and I've done a little bit of styling, just font size, just so that it's very visible on the site. So this is it right here. Now I want to change the font of this document. I don't like the font, so what can I do? Well, what I can do is I can go to fonts.google.com, fonts.google.com, and then if I already have a font in mind, I can just search for that font and um, then use it. But I don't have any in mind, so let me just scroll through. I'm just going to choose any font actually, just to save time. On your own, you can always go through them. Um, I want to use a mono. The kind of font I want to use is called a monospace, I think. Let me go to categories. Yeah, so I want ticking everything till I get monospace. So monospace is just a kind of font. Yeah. Um. All right. So I like this one. So let me go with Ubuntu Mono. So every font has font weight. So if you like this font, I chose has a font weight of 400, 700. I think that's all. So I'll just select regular, which is 400, and bold, which is 700. And here, where it's if I hover over here, you'd see view selected families. So I'll click there, and then I would see the Ubuntu Mono I selected. Now, using this link method, there are two ways of doing this. Either you use the link method, you copy this here, then you copy all this link, you go to your index.html, and then you paste it before your style sheet. Yeah. So I'm just going to align it so it's straight. I like my code being straight. All right, so after that, then all you have to do again is just to still scroll down here and select the font family. So I will select everything here, copy, and then I'll go back to my CSS, and I can apply them on the item I want to take on that font. For instance, if I want just my H1, I'll just paste it in the H1. And then if we check our site, see that the H1, only the H1 changed. This is still the default fonts. So I can add it in all of them and it would work. Right, so we now have one and it's the same font now. One thing we can also do to save time is to target all elements on our page and then give it a font and paste the font size there. So if it's an A tag, whatever tag, it will take on this font. Yeah, so that's how you add fonts to your website. There's something I want to also quickly do. If you do not want to make use of the links that we copied, which is these three links, you also have an option of making use so it's- of making use of the imports section. But this is faster. This is faster. So, but when I say faster, I mean it's easier, it's quicker for your sites to load this than this. But if it's not a very large site, the difference is not like really hard. Like it's not very visible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this without the style, just at import to the end. And then I would just to make sure this is not here. Let me see. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. So Ubuntu Mono is not available, so it's reverted back to monospace. So that's why it seems as if the font is still here. It's reverted back to monospace. I think monospace is okay. Let me see something. Let me take off that. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Let's use a different font. It's not clear that the font is not here. So let's search for a different monospace font. All right, so let's use share tech this, and we're also going to do the same thing. This one comes with just regular, so we're going to copy regular. We're going to selected families. If you see, Ubuntu Mono is still here, and if you want to copy here, you are copying both Ubuntu Mono and the share tech Mono. So I just want the share tech Mono, so I will expand Ubuntu Mono and remove all, and then I'll be left with just share tech Mono. So I'm going to copy everything, the same thing we did here, and then I'll go to index.html here, paste it, um, and then here I'm going to copy font family. I'll go to my style.css and I'll paste it here. Let's see the font. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is better. This is better. So if I take off share tech mono, you see, yeah. So this font now is better. It's reflecting. It's very clear that it's there. All right. So let me quickly share the other way of doing this. You can just go to import and copy just this without the style brackets. So let me take this off so that it goes off. So let me take this link we posted, and if we check our site, it's back to default. So um like it's leaving this guy and going to monospace. That's why it's displaying like this. Yeah, if I were to comment this out, you'd see that it's back to the regular font. So I'm going to go to my style, then I'm going to drop that import I copied here, the import whatever. Yeah, and then I'm going to go to here and copy this. We don't even have to copy it. That's the same thing here. So I will just uncomment it, and if you check the site, you see that our site is back with the font. All right, so you can either use the HTML section, the links, or you make use of this import, but it should be in styles.css. And like I said, you can have multiple fonts. So if I were to let's say I want another font for just the paragraph text, like this one. So I'll come here and I'll just select a font. I'll go with just regular, just regular. So now we have two fonts selected. We have the VT323, which is this font, and then we have the share tech whatever. So I'll go to link, and then I would copy everything here, and I'll paste it here. Yeah, of course we no longer need this guy, so I'll take it off. Then I would I will go to the share tech mono, and I'll add that to, instead of adding it here, I'll add that to the H1 and the H2. While the other one, which is the VTech, the VT323, I'll copy this and I'll add it for just the P tag, the paragraph tag. Now, when we check our site, you'd see that this first two is making use of the first font, while this one is making use of the second font. Let me increase this a little bit. Let's make it like 4 rem. Yeah. So this is the second font. So this is how you link your your fonts, like you link to Google Fonts on your project using using the import rules and all of that. All right. Hopefully this was clear. If it wasn't clear, you can ask your questions. I will do my best to provide answers. Thanks for watching.